How about now? Ah, there we go, okay. Weird. It was on default for some reason. Can you hear me now? Nice. Perfect. I was just like talking on all by myself. That's a bit funny. uh, oh no, I haven't. I haven't adjusted my settings. I haven't asked anyone yet either. Um, it's a bit preoccupied again today with the visa situation, so kind of just completely slipped my mind. But we're all good. Um, it feels a little less laggy today. I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm not sure if I restarted my computer between now and before, but it feels a lot better. I'm still getting a few lag spikes, but not as bad as before. This beast looks more and more boss-like. Yeah, certainly is turning out that way. Okay, I am getting a few lag spikes. Let me, it's like at the bottom half there. Should make it a little bit faster. How's it going, guys? One thing I like about the quarantines is that I actually have a schedule now. Before I'd just be in a different country every 3 months. Now I get to like sit back and relax and actually focus on work. It's really good for my productivity, actually. I miss traveling though. Like traveling around Italy and looking at plate armor in museums is the best. I'm just here. I'm just like wiggling my mouse around and well, not mouse, my pen, like putting in some random noise. It's not super random because I am controlling like the pressure and everything, but uh, fairly random. I give it a more detailed look. Some of these bumps can evolve into like spikes, like smaller spikes that come out here. Gonna make this one bigger and even bigger, something like that. It's whenever I turn the camera, I get the like spikes. Man, I'd love a free cam mod. Just be able to see the models up close. Be so cool. For like QOL, I would like a free cam mode and also like a teleport mode, so I don't have to like kill kill the enemies, do the maze every single time I want to progress in the game, and then look at stuff I've made. I mean, I guess it's fine. Like the updates are infrequent enough that I can do that. But yeah, it'd be nice to be able to teleport and do some dev commands. No, I don't have teleporting. I just have like the base game like you guys do on Steam. That's or like standalone. That's basically what I have. I don't have any special edition. You have a free Cam Heretic table somewhere. Hmm. Sounds like it's time for an inquisition. Maddock? Maddock? We've got a heretic in here. Hey. Yeah, only the people who work on like the level design and engine. Pretty much like the entire core team. Hey baby. What do you want?
I believe only man. How much left for Mad?
Yep. My girlfriends found us out. We all have a bromance for Maddock. Yeah, that's the YouTuber GF. You know, you can't really be called YouTuber GF if you don't make YouTube videos. You gotta, you gotta get back onto your YouTube video, uh, your schedule, so you can get into the algorithm. You gotta get back into the YouTube algorithm. Get those hits and likes, and while you're at it, smash the subscribe button, yo. And she's gone. Yeah, ring the bell and everything. So if you guys were here for like the mutant crab monster sculpt, uh, I'm pretty much doing the same thing here. There's less legs. It's a less complicated sculpt, so it's gonna take a lot less time. Also, since Maddock and Friends has a texturing tool, so I don't have to go as in depth as I was. Like I don't need to go like insanely high poly and sculpt out every little pore myself. They have a procedural string tool which really helps out. Hey Seth, will you show me the polygroups later? There are no polygroups, actually. Well, I guess you can sort of call them polygroups, so they're just mostly like separate pieces of mesh. And these are just their own subtools. So here's my subtool library. It's very disorganized right now because I don't really have a whole lot of subtools, so I don't really need to organize them. I hardly look at this area unless I need to do something with subtools, like delete or something like that. Madman? What do you mean? I mean, you really only need like subtools if you're you just use subtools when you like need them. Like if you don't need to use subtools, you don't have to use subtools. I mean, sorry, not subtools, polygroups. If you don't need to use polygroups, you don't really have to use them. Do you need subtools to hold more dicks? I don't know, Smoils. How many subtools do you have? Ah, you guys. By the way, don't mention Porn Aether to Maddock. He might actually put that into the game. You never know. Like he'll be like, cool idea, and then he'll spend the next he'll spend the next 3 months coding a Porn Aether into the game, and then you guys will never get the next update out. Gotta fix this arm here. The socket's kind of sticking out. Hmm. This one's coming out from here, so it has to be here. Okay, so I think what I have to do is just position the joint first, and then I have to move the forearm into place. It's a bit more tricky than it looks. Okay, so that's there. I guess I can just move the forearm down. Do mask curve, like go like that. It will change the pose a little bit, but be okay. This elbow might get in the way of the arm, so I have to move this around, rotate it. Hopefully this doesn't pop the socket out. That should work. Looks like it has a good amount of room. I do wish there was more room though. You like the rabbit teeth? Rabbit fangs? Ah, the poor Cyberpunk 2077 dev team. Trying to pull it out of the poor Nather. Let's go mirror this. Just check out where the... Okay, that looks close enough. This has to come out a little bit more, just a little bit. And should be good. Alright, back to sculpting. I'll just go hide the bottom half. And we'll just finish the top area here, and then we'll work our way down. I want to mark out where the arms are coming out of, and then I'll just hide the arms, and I can just work around where the arms are. Actually, you know, did I do that actually? Yeah, let's make these arms actually less crazy. Take off the jagged edges there. Same here. Holes. Mess that out. Ah, God. Lag spike. Trying to figure out how to proceed here. So I want to work on this part. That means we can just hide the forearm muscles and possibly these. Well, yeah, sure. Let's go hide these. These is a proper anatomical term, or I don't know what the part name. I don't know what the part is actually called. So how much of the coffee diaries are you, and how much of it is Maddox stating what to write? It's all Maddox these days. Everything that is written is Maddox, except for the have a great week. That part's on me. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I should probably merge. I'm gonna merge all these arms because they are in the proper positions now. Maybe this one's a bit too high, or the other one's too low. The one's too low. Mess this out, and then we'll move it up so the sockets match. Alright, that's good. We'll just close holes. Got the jagged edges. I usually take out the jagged edges because they can cause problems down the line when I'm sculpting. Do that with auto groups. And then I think you have to unhide this and then merge to do that. And while we're at it, we might as well just merge the skull too, the teeth. Let's merge everything together. Alright. Now I just want to focus on this part. Because I started a bit late. The washing machine is on, so you guys couldn't hear my lovely voice. So I just dicked around and played Morrowind for an hour. Now let's get try of perspective. So this is what we're gonna concentrate on working on for this stream. First things first is I want to blend these joints in. Don't play Morrowind? That's like saying, hey, don't breathe. You'll get affected by that game's horrible visual design. It's not horrible. You're horrible. I'm kidding. Horribly funny, that is. Oh. You guys are just taking it out on my favorite childhood game, aren't you? Damn, missed the stream. Nope. I actually just started. I couldn't start earlier because the washing machine was running. It's like a wow, 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 wow. It's like so loud. I just played Morrowind. What the hell is that thing? This is for Exanima. It's a creature DM. Symmetry here. This part is pretty delicate, part of the mesh. Lag spike. Small lag spike. Nice dubstep remix. Did Zeth lose the alien tail yet? No, I did not. It's still there, I just hit it. It's like everything's still there. I'm just focusing on the upper body for now. It looked better without the tail? Hmm. Yeah. I could experiment with more without the tail. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot with the lower body, to be honest. And I do agree. It has sort of detracted from the uncanny valley the uncanny valley look that I was trying to go for. Like I wanted to originally go for like a humanoid, a tall Slenderman humanoid kind of look. So having that tail there kind of put an end to that plan. But yeah, I want to see if maybe I can just like bring it back. Maybe remove the tail and somehow change the stance of this creature so that I can have it tailless. I'm a bit undecided on that feature myself. Oh god, what's that clip? I don't have time to click on that clip. I have work to do. It's not that. It's not me making an imitation of the washing machine, is it? That would be embarrassing. It reminded me a bit of the fail. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of impinging on the fail territory, isn't it? Although it would be nice to have more than one creature with a long tail like that. I just don't know if it's gonna be this creature. So for these spikes, I kind of want them to look like overgrown vertebrae that's been poking out. So I might use. Actually, I'll just use my tablet. I thought I should use the move tool, but now that I think about it, the tablet might be easier for this. Whoa, okay. Maybe I should use the move tool. There's enough geometry here for me to sculpt. Let's go hide these arms. Alright. Just gingerly use the move tool and pop these guys out. How do vertebra look like again? I might need to look at a reference for this. They're kind of like rounded at the ends. Yeah, a bit like that. And for the neck vertebra, well, we don't really have neck vertebra, we have spikes up here. Just have to go in a little bit though. Is the curvature of the spine and the horn here. So these, the vertebra closest to the back horn here have to be kind of tucked in. Because they're being, what?
I can do that.
Hey Siri, what?
What are you trying to find out?
Shut up, Siri. Oh my god. Okay. That was weird. uh, sorry. Save the tail for the alligator dolphin thing. Yeah, I might do that actually. Return of the man-eating alligator dolphin man thing. Are you hand drying all the textures for these guys? No. The textures, like the RGB and etc., they are done with procedural materials. And of course, like the normal map is just baked from the high poly. I've been playing a lot of Morrowind recently, so this is gonna kind of look like one of those Bone Walkers. I'm a big fan of Bone Walkers. They're pretty. They just have this really bloody, gnarly look, like piecemeal out of dead bodies look. I'm a huge fan of it. Death, don't check Discord. What'd you do? Oh my god. You posted the clip on Discord? Yeah, that's a ban right there if I ever saw one. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my god, you guys posted the porn Aether thing too. Trying to get them to pay you more. Do you know that Madoc did the voice for the goblin laugh thing when you start up the game? Like, it's just like his voice just uh, overlapped on himself multiple times. I can't do it. Yeah, you guys should go put that in the wiki, so we'll never forget. Yeah, that's what he told me once. Although he did preface it by saying "I think," so maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he just thought he was doing it, but he didn't actually do it. But even though he didn't actually do it, he was just thinking that he did it. So maybe he did it after all. I think we'll never know. I'm gonna hide the. I'm gonna separate the tail for now. See what I can do without the tail. I think you might be onto something, Mauhao. Oh god, that looks awful. Don't look at that. That looks pretty rough. Yeah, let's go smooth this area out. Let's. Oh god, this poor guy. Oh man, hope I don't get banned from Twitch. That's pretty brutal. That's the you know the sphincter, the sphincter that you find in the sewers. This is the other end of that sphincter. So if you go through that sphincter with your character, you come out this end. Human cheeks. God, it looks like a baboon's ass now. You know how like baboons have that really uh that like that distinctive buttock shape. Let's fix this. Oh yeah, I thought I was just gonna stick with the upper body, but this kind of demands attention. Gonna fix this part really quick and pretend we never saw this. And of course we have to readjust the legs so it works for a humanoid and not like a humanoid with a tail. Let's mask these arms. I don't want to deform those. Should probably mask these arms too. Oops. Hide these arms. God, Smalls is just clipping everything. Bad kitty, no treats. How tall is this thing, by the way? Well, I'm planning for it to be like maybe 2 or 3 heads taller than average human. If I open up the human base, uh, obviously this thing is a bit bigger. This thing is a bit bigger than how it's supposed to look in the end. So maybe I can actually probably scale that right now. Let's just do that. Let's unhide the muscles because we want those to scale with hands pose. Now that we have everything unhidden, let's hands pose. Wait for everything to merge together, and then I can just scale it really fast. Let's go hide that. Let's go move this guy up. And just scale him down quite a bit, actually. And then his heel should be like right there. Even, whoops. Don't want to scale everything. That would be bad. So like, thing is, his head has to be kind of the same size as the human head. I have to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, that looks good. I can probably just, what I should do is actually scale the his lower leg. It is a bit too big for his body. Just a little bit too big. Move that in there. And probably move his knees a little higher up. Okay, perfect. So that's kind of how big he's gonna be. Go. Depot sub. 3 to 4 heads taller sounds good. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna react with physics and stuff. Also, don't forget like doors can be getting in the way. That. My main concern actually is just doors. And also, if you make the creature too high, then he won't be able to hit the player with his arms. You can just like crouch cheese him if he's too tall. Like with how players are do with the President Golem. It's a bit too skinny in the torso area, no? Maybe a little bit, like a tiny bit, but I can get to that in a bit. I do kind of like how skinny it is, actually. I think it gives it a certain character. I think instead of making the torso skinnier, I should make the hips and the thighs less thick. Less thick, more stick. Actually, we should probably just go to T-pose for this. You can always go the Monster Hunter route and not punish crouching with tail whipping. You like spin to win. Whirlwind attack. Oops. The tree wasn't on there. And also, let's reduce the mask by a tad here. By a tadpole. Yeah, that looks better. Let's just rotate this whole thing forward a bit. Yeah. Oh, also, what we should do is bring the feet forward a little. Well, bring the legs forward a bit. So, oops. Hold on. For like better animation, I should bring the legs, rotate the legs forward a bit. Just so there's a slight bend in near the hips. Like that, and then this is actually already pretty good, the bend here. As long as there's like a slight bend. Actually, I don't know about this part. Maybe. Actually, I'm just gonna move this around like that. Yeah, that looks better. Pose the arms. Anything else that needs posing? The butt. Butt is still a bit too thick. This part is a bit wonky. think we can sit T-pose pretty soon. Yeah, we should exit T-pose so I can manipulate the mesh without messing with the arms. Uh. There we go. We should probably still fix the butt area, honestly. Like I should probably get this amount of detail to the lower half now, because I think this looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty set on this idea now. Oh, you know, I was gonna do something here with the mouth, that I completely forgot. Why is it a carrot now? That's because, like, I'm just gonna fill this in with RGB. It's like with the it's the color from before. The artist who made the tongue actually did some poly paint. Actually, let's kind of color this like red. I don't know, like red, and then maybe with the plastic. Let's go do that. So material RGB is on. Do that, and now we have a very slimy looking tongue. We gotta really work this area a bit more too. But I was thinking, like Spike, about maybe like putting tiny arms coming out of his mouth or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was also gonna do. Hmm. Okay, I'll save the ideas I have right now for next stream. But for now, I want to fix the areas that really need fixing. Wait, there's another piece there that's right. What is it? Did I not T-pose it? Fuck. Oh my god, the lag. Stop lagging. Alright. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I did forget to T-pose it. So I'm just gonna move these down. Don't really need T-posing for this though. Pretty simple stuff. That's basically just there somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, arms sound cool. Mouth arms like Halo leads. No, not like that. Um, no, not like mandibles either. Like something quite a bit different. But I'm gonna save that for next stream because it's gonna be a decent amount of work to add those in. I'm just gonna work on the places that actually really need work right now. And then I'll add in uh, the more intensive details later. Because I think I might have like a shorter stream today. Sorry, 12 midnight here in Malaysia. Gotta get my beauty sleep, you know? By the way, you guys should like, if you guys are playing Exanima, you guys can like appreciate the butts more often. Like, I actually put a lot of work into sculpting butts for the creatures. Today's news: the female requires another set of arms. Let's go hide the upper body. He's talking about Monk's ass. Yeah, guys, I'm talking about monster ass now. You know how everyone says like Monka S in like Twitch chat? They're actually saying monster ass. No genitals. So sad. Can you actually be like banned for putting in genitals? Like from Twitch? Is that like a bannable offense? That would suck. Yes. Okay, good to know. Okay. Yeah, so that's a hard no for genitals. I think I might need to dynamesh this because the mesh is behaving a bit odd when I sculpt across it. It's due for a Dynamesh in a bit. There's some pretty thick thighs. Oh, a girl gamer, huh? See. So if I put in like this dog, um, if I just like drag in this dog and then if I like from here and then like pretend to pet the dog and then yeah, that would work, right? Lag spike again. This belly button is a very strange place. Let's go move this up. Yeah, give this guy sort of like a insect-like carapace. Is it chitinous or chitinous? Like the pronunciation, chitinous or chitinous? I think it's like chitinous, right? Or maybe chitinous, I'm not sure. Is it chitin or chitin? It's spelled like it's a K. Because I always said chitin when I was a kid. And now I've like, I forgot if it's chitinous or chitinous. Both are correct? Okay. Some Damien standard. Separate the muscles out here a bit. That's a bit too deep. There we go. This area is a bit too dimpled. I sort of want to keep some more larger shapes in here. Let's go fill in like these two areas. There we go. Wow, I keep having burps. What the heck? What did I eat? I want to model something slightly NSFW, I should go to Pictaro. Picatar. No, wait. Picarto, yeah. Alright, cool. Have I asked Matic about bone flail yet? No, I haven't. I'll bring it up, like, maybe next dev meeting. Like Monday or something, I don't know. I mostly do a lot of work for Grinding Gear Games now, but I'm still working on projects for Meta as a freelancer. Cool. Thanks, Des. I enhance these vertebra bones a bit more. Because there's like two nodules. For vertebrae, there's usually these two nodules on the end. And right up here, these protrusions eventually turn into your ribs. So they kind of like form outward like that, which detail I should sculpt in here. Actually, I don't know if the nodules actually, I don't think they actually turn into your ribs. The ribs connect here. They don't actually magically transform into the nodule. I should hide the arms. I'm just hanging out here. And the rib cage should actually all the way around like here. So now how, if you're still here, I think this is why you said the torso is a bit too thin, because the rib cage wasn't in the right place. It's a good catch. And I probably should add a little bit of that here, or at least like right here. If a creature has any fat at all, it would be like a bit around here. I don't want to draw over too many of these details though, but I do want to add a bit of beef up this area just a little bit. Oops. What are you calling this creature, aside from the obviously superior name of Fingerman? Gosh, I don't know. You guys usually come up with the names. Like we never really had an internal name for the Golem President until someone suggested it. Someone started calling the Golem boss the Golem President. So now we just use it internally as well. When will I work on the claws? Very soon. I'll work on them when I get to the claws. Okay, that isn't part. So the sternum is there, and then it just like hooks around. So okay. What we can do is use the inflate brush. Yeah, honestly, the Finger Man. I actually kind of like that name. It sounds honest. It sounds pretty creepy. I like it. Use the inflate brush here. I'll tighten up some details and also make the abdomen just a little bit more thicker. Actually, just use it lightly all over the entire sculpt. Tighten up some of the details. Get that butt crack going. Alright. Oof. I think I'll call it here. I think this is a good time to stop. Tomorrow, hopefully we can stream for longer. We'll get like the arms, and I'll probably do like the arms and then do the claws. And then after that we might work on the inner arms here a bit more. I want to add some of the flesh details. So what we can do is like use the curve strap and just like draw on some flesh straps that'll like tie the whole thing together. That. So that's my plan for next stream. If we get that far, I think we'll just get to the claws and then we'll probably stop once we have the claws in a good position. But yeah, always fun to stream. Hopefully you can get most of the details in before the week is over, and then yeah, finish up next week. Later, guys. Have a good one.